Because I promise you someday you're going to have an insurrection and everybody's going to revolt and quit because you're too good to help them.
Should I work for a startup that is like the industry that I want to build my business in, or just go ahead and start my own?
I think you ought to work for a startup or even, if we're talking smoke shop, I think you ought to work the smoke shop. I think you ought to be the lowly clerk that puts all the stock on the walls or in the cases or behind the counter, and even, mop, sweep, whatever, vacuum, cleaning glass. I think you ought to learn from the bottom up rather than go in, I'm the boss, and I've never been involved. But I mean, if you're talking about any other industry, I don't know, what's your skill set? I mean, are you able to work for the startup? And if you're not, you're probably not able to be the boss. If you don't have sales experience, then you're definitely not able to do any kind of smoke shop, because just putting the shit in there and saying, they will come, man, you ain't fucking McDonald's. And if you was, you better know how to fry cook, you better know how to make French fries and chicken nuggets, and you better know how to work the register. Anything, you've got to be able to do everything by yourself, because inevitably somebody's gonna call in sick. Somebody may have a baby. Somebody may quit. Somebody may have a shit day and get locked up. And who's gonna open the store? Probably you, or it don't get open. So you've got to know from the bottom up, not the top down. And that's the misconception that these influencers and gurus will tell you. Just start your own, just start your own. You're the boss. You're great just the way you're made. That's a load of shit. Because if you're not made to mop the floor, if you're not made to clean the toilets, if you're not made to clean glass, if you're not made to unpack the stock, if you're not made to skew each and every piece of sales that you have, all your stock has to have a skew on it. And if you're not made to do all of this and you think you're too good for it, probably shouldn't be in business. Because I promise you someday you're going to have an insurrection and everybody's going to revolt and quit because you're too good to help them. They got a problem, oh, figure it out, man. Call this person, call that person. Man, that's not what they's hired for. You do that. If you don't know who to call, you don't know how to talk to people, you don't know how to sell to people, you don't know how to get to know your customer, you don't know how to build the customer base, you're screwed. So I would go in and work and then learn. And if I could make money doing this rather than jumping and starting my own, maybe that's what you do. But if you know it all, shouldn't be a problem.